China applauds Philippine President's prohibition on Chinese internet gamblers. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. of the Philippines has received unusual praise from China for his bold decision to outlaw Chinese-owned online gambling companies in his nation. Marcos justified his decision by citing the operators' complicity in crimes like murder, torture, kidnappings, financial schemes, and people trafficking. A tense diplomatic atmosphere exists between the two countries as a result of Marcos's approval of an increased American military presence in the Philippines as part of a 2014 defense agreement. The disputed South China Sea has seen a resurgence of hostilities between Chinese and Philippine forces, further aggravating the international situation. A verbal spat has broken out between the two nations as a result of the Philippines' attempts to draw attention to China's aggressive actions in these waters through the international press. Marcos declared an immediate ban on all Chinese-run internet gambling companies, known as Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators, POGO, during his State of the Nation speech on Monday. POGO is believed to have over 400 locations and employs tens of thousands of Chinese and Southeast Asian citizens. This judgment fits with the current government crackdown on these kinds of businesses, which Beijing has supported. The Chinese embassy in Manila said on Thursday night, "We believe this decision echoes the call of the Philippine people and serves the common interests of people of both countries." China forbids gambling in any form, and the embassy reaffirmed China's attempts to punish Chinese nationals who engage in foreign gambling enterprises, such as POGOs. The embassy went on, "POGO breeds serious crimes and gravely undermines the interests of both Chinese and Filipino peoples." Authorities believe that thousands of Chinese, Vietnamese, and other nationals from Southeast Asia were illegally recruited with promises of high salaries, but were later forced to work in appalling conditions and threatened with severe harm for disobedience or attempts to flee. As a result of the crackdown, several large complexes have been shut down. By disguising themselves as lawful organizations, their activities have expanded into illegal sectors that are least associated with gaming, including financial fraud, money laundering, prostitution, human trafficking, kidnapping, severe torture, and even murder, according to Marcos. Marcos's decision would be strictly executed notwithstanding the difficulties presented by the size of operations. It encompasses both regulated and unlicensed online gaming firms. Lucas Bersamin, the executive secretary, emphasized the significance of the decision while reiterating the president's hard policy of no more POGO. By year's end, the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation is expected to have completed POGO operations. Additionally, labor officials are instructed to locate alternative jobs for Filipino workers who have been laid off due to the shutdowns. The Philippines, an American ally in Asia for many years through treaties, has a complicated relationship with China. Long-standing conflicts, particularly those involving disputed shoals in the South China Sea, continue to pose a barrier to bilateral relations, notwithstanding the notable trade engagements and cooperative efforts against criminal activity. Since entering office in mid-2022, Marcos has reinforced defense ties with the United States and its Western and Asian allies, in contrast to his predecessor Rodrigo Duterte, who encouraged tight connections with Chinese President Xi Jinping. This has been the case despite China's cautions and worries.